There are moments in life that feel wrong the second they happen, like reality shifts sideways for a split second, and you're the only one who notices. That's exactly how I felt the night my neighbor knocked on my door, even though she'd already been dead for 3 years. I moved into my new apartment at the beginning of winter. The rent was cheap, the neighborhood was quiet, and it was just close enough to the main road that I didn't feel isolated. The building was old though, the kind of old where doors swelled shut, pipes clicked and groaned at night, and the hallways always smelled faintly like damp carpet. My first week was completely uneventful. I was busy unpacking, ordering takeout, and trying to figure out which light switch controlled which cabinet. Then, on a Thursday night around 11:30, I heard a knock on my door. 3 slow knocks, not loud, not urgent, just patient. I wasn't expecting anyone, and nobody I knew would visit unannounced. I looked through the peephole, but the hallway was empty. I figured it was just some kid messing around and was about to turn away. But then the knock came again, 3 knocks, the exact same rhythm. This time I opened the door. A woman stood there. She looked to be in her mid-30s, maybe early 40s. Pale skin, dark hair tied back neatly, wearing a long brown coat. She didn't look homeless, or in trouble, or confused, just tired. "Sorry," she said quietly. "Could I borrow your phone? Mine is dead and I need to call my daughter." I hesitated. Everything about this felt wrong. Something in her voice had this flat, hollow quality, like it traveled a lot farther than it should have to reach me. But I wasn't about to slam the door on someone who looked like she genuinely needed help. I handed her my phone and she smiled politely. Except the smile didn't reach her eyes. She dialed a number. As she held the phone to her ear, a single tear rolled down her cheek. "Lily, sweetheart, you don't need to worry. I'm okay. Mummy's okay." I froze. Every instinct I had was screaming that something was fundamentally wrong, but I couldn't figure out why. She spoke like someone trying to comfort a scared child, but there was something else underneath, something cold in her tone. She handed the phone back. "Thank you," she said. "You've been very kind." Then she just walked down the hall and disappeared into the stairwell. I closed the door, my heart still pounding with an unease I couldn't shake. Out of pure curiosity, I checked my call log. The call she made lasted exactly 0 seconds. Not one. It was like the phone had never even connected. The next day, I found the building manager, Mr. Donald, and asked him if anyone on my floor matched the woman's description. He went pale. "That sounds like... No, that's impossible." He told me a woman named Marissa Hale had lived in the building years ago. She had a daughter named Lily, and one winter evening, after a long battle with depression, she walked into traffic. She died instantly. I didn't believe him, not really, until he pulled out a photo from a binder. Same dark hair, same brown coat, same tired eyes. My lungs tightened. I asked him where she used to live, and he pointed down the hall to the apartment directly across from mine. It's been empty since, he said quietly. No one wants it. I didn't sleep that night. Every creak in the old building felt like a whisper or a footstep. And then, around 11:30, right on schedule, I heard it again. 3 slow knocks. Same rhythm, same patience. I didn't answer. I didn't move. I didn't even breathe. But this time, the knocking didn't stop. It grew louder, harder, more desperate. Then a voice whispered from right outside my door, "Please, let me talk to her. I just need to hear her voice again." I stayed frozen in my bed until the sun came up. The next day, I packed every box I could and broke my lease. When the moving truck pulled away, I took one last glance up at the hallway window. A woman in a long brown coat stood there, watching me. She didn't wave, she didn't smile, she just stared. And that was the last time I ever saw Marissa Hale. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear those 3 slow knocks in my dreams. So if someone knocks on your door late at night, do yourself a favor, check the peephole twice. Because sometimes it's not a stranger looking for help. Sometimes it's someone looking for closure. And sometimes they never really stopped knocking. Thanks for watching.